I have said this all season, BC. My Rookie of the Year is going to go based on the standing.
Okay.
Because I think that is how you have the opportunity to measure impact.
And the sky's right above them.
And the Sky right now are in the playoffs, so you'd have to give the nod in my mind to Angel Reese. Look,
really tight, but when you look at where the teams are, and I also went a little deeper and I looked at plus minus, and I also look at net rating. And when you look at that, Angel Reese has to get the nod.
Two ESPN voices who stayed pretty quiet about Caitlin Clark's incredible first season are finally speaking up. Monica McNutt and Carolyn Peck had been keeping their distance, but now they're singing a different song. Just a few months back, McNutt was backing Angel Reese for rookie honors. Her reasoning: Chicago's record looked a bit better than what Indiana was putting together at that point.
I have said this all season, BC. My Rookie of the Year is going to go based on the standing.
Okay.
Because I think that is how you have the opportunity to measure impact.
And the sky's right above them.
And the Sky right now are in the playoffs, so you'd have to give the nod in my mind to Angel Reese. Look, the double-double streak that she's rocking and rolling, chasing down 12 double-doubles to start is the record that spanned over 2 seasons. She's already gotten to 11. I think when you sit back and you look at what's around her, head coach Teresa Weatherspoon in her first year, there's not another #1 draft pick on that roster currently. There's not another all-star on that roster currently from years past.
Right behind her, Peck jumped on the Reese bandwagon too, talking about how she was putting up veteran-level stats. In her mind, Clark wasn't quite there yet. Pretty confident take, wouldn't you say?
If you had to log your vote today, who would your Rookie of the Year be in the WNBA?
I mean, it is a thin line. It's really tight. But when you look at where the teams are, and I also went a little deeper and I looked at plus minus, and I also look at net rating. And when you look at that, Angel Reese has to get the nod. Angel Reese has to do the dirty work. I have said it's not sexy to have to battle and rebound inside and where you've got to do the blue-collar work. But this is a player that has come in as a rookie and is putting up grown woman numbers. 12 double-doubles in a row. I mean, in one season. So when you see a young woman come in like that and do that, I would have to give the nod with her efficiency rating and also the plus minus.
That's when Shannon Sharpe stepped in and called them out completely. The former NFL star wasn't having any of it, asking where all their commentary disappeared to. He noticed they'd gone radio silent right when Clark started dominating the rookie conversation. Sharpe wasn't finished either. He challenged them directly, telling them to maintain that same attitude now that Clark was proving everybody wrong. Talk about a knockout punch.
I get a little bit more specific. Some of you played the game. Now I want y'all to have that same thing when y'all were talking.
Well, look what happened next. By this past Sunday, both McNutt and Peck had completely flipped their script. On ESPN's pre-game show, they were practically celebrating everything Caitlin and Indiana were doing. All of a sudden, Clark's best moments were getting featured everywhere. Peck completely switched gears, declaring that Indiana had become a real threat. When discussing Clark's development, she was raving about her incredible ability to see the whole court. That behind-the-back assist against LA had Peck totally convinced. She's now riding the Clark wave full steam ahead.
And she's a problem.
All right, so look at that next group, 5 through 7, that we know are in, and it's the Storm, Indiana, and the Phoenix Mercury. Carolyn, I come to you. Out of that group, who is the most dangerous team that you think no one in that top half wants to see right now?
In the bottom half, I think that Indiana is a problem.
Yeah.
And the way that they are playing as of late, when you look at the numbers of what Caitlin Clark has done, her improvement and how she has adjusted to the speed of the game, and her players have gotten used to playing with her. She knows how to lay it out on a dime. Her court vision is impeccable, and now her teammates are ready to catch the ball. They trust she's going to get it where it needs to be. But y'all, the favorite part of my game from Caitlin Clark, is this behind the back pass. Come on now. I love it. I love it. And that wasn't just one time. She does that on a frequent and drops it right there. Perfect to Aaliyah Boston.
McNutt wasn't backing down from her new position either. She highlighted how Clark and Aaliyah Boston had formed the league's second most productive offensive partnership. Only Las Vegas with Wilson and Young were putting up better numbers. You can see how much fun they're having out there, McNutt observed, and that energy is infectious. Indiana's been on an absolute roll lately.
I believe we're a Clark-Boston connection. Those two have been the second best scoring duo in the league behind Asia Wilson and Jackie Young. It has been so incredibly efficient. The last time we were all together for the show, we talked so much about their pick and roll together. But to me, the numbers bear it out. They've been on terrific tears since the All-Star break, but it also looks like they're playing with joy. They are gelling and having fun.
Kelsey Mitchell, 25 points a game in August, had 25 in her game in September. You better watch out for her. And Lexi Hall in the starting lineup. That's a defender.
This team has become must-watch basketball. Even Shaquille O'Neal, who'd been supporting Angel Reese from day one, changed his perspective after watching Caitlin drop 31 points in Indiana's blowout victory over Chicago back on August 30th. During his September interview, Shaq was full of praise for Clark, saying she makes all the right decisions and handles pressure situations like a veteran without any drama. Some people are even putting her in the MVP discussion now, not just for rookie honors, but for the entire league's top award.
The Indiana Fever have their first playoff berth since 2016. And, of course, the big difference is Caitlin Clark. I think she should be up for MVP. Rookie of the Year, foregone conclusion. But I think MVP. Now, value to a franchise, value to a league, getting your team in the playoffs. They had the #1 pick. They were the worst team last year. And there is value that I can attach to that. Now that she's doing what she's doing and at a very high level, you know, it's now commonplace where she'll go for 26 and 12. I mean, those are great numbers for any player, no matter how long you've been in the league. She's learned how to play the game.
There is no question. The race for Rookie of the Year is over. After what they did to the Sky, after they won their 4th straight, after they're over 500, they were just 500 the other day for the first time in 2 years when they were 2-2. They doing their thing. And Caitlin Clark, last 12 games, 23.4 points or 47% shooting, second leading scorer in the entire WNBA, 10.6 assists for Caitlin Clark, leads the league. She's the league assist leader, okay? 9-3 since July 6th, third best record in the WNBA over this time behind. Caitlin Clark has been flat out balling, and she has elevated her level of play to a point. There is no debate. I understand Angel Reese has been doing a thing with the double-doubles, like 24 straight double-doubles and all this. Major props to her, and she deserves, she's going to be #2. But Caitlin Clark going to win Rookie of the Year. Caitlin Clark is in the conversation. But Caitlin Clark is in the conversation for league MVP. I don't know if y'all already know that, but she in the conversation.
Caitlin Clark is way better, way sooner than anybody thought. And if you think the players in this league are a little petty now, what's going to happen next year when she's maybe the best player in the league? And what's going to happen if she wins a playoff series? Remember, this is a young and ascending Indiana team. They have multiple former #1 picks, none of them yet in their prime. This is the Taylor Swift Fearless Tour. She was a star. She won the megastar. She is now, outside of Asia Wilson, she's in an argument for the second most valuable and important player in the league. You know, player of the month. She finally got a break. She is a completely different player after the All-Star game. She went from shooting 40% to 48%. That's a different player.
The one thing that I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA. You know, but I'm rooting for Caitlin because I've been in that seat before. I've walked that road before. You know, I'm just kind of in this mode right now because I'm getting the same, you know, thing from watching my son, who's a 19-year-old, kind of getting a lot of animosity and hatred towards him when he's just a kid trying to live out his dream.
Right now, Indiana sits in 6th place at 19-17, just 2 games behind Seattle and 2 games up on Phoenix. Their performance since the All-Star break has been absolutely incredible. They've taken 8 wins in their last 10 contests. This squad is peaking at exactly the right moment for their first playoff run in 8 seasons. 8 long seasons of waiting.
Go now. Clark burning up the court. Gets the bucket and one.
Left shoulder.
Austin had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark hits a 3. Lexi Hull 3 on 2. Hull feeds to Clark. Right back for Lexi Hull, who buries a 3.
Caitlin's individual numbers have been off the charts. She's putting up over 19 points per game while grabbing almost 6 rebounds and dishing out a league-best 8.5 assists nightly. Her shooting percentages are solid too, connecting on 42% of her shots overall and nearly 35% from three-point range. This first-year player is absolutely dominating.
Clark, a good look. She got it. Clark off the screen, finds some space, and delivers. It's a triple for Caitlin Clark.
She can't knock it down from up top. Tries it again from a different spot. That will connect.
Indiana's chemistry is undeniable. Clark's running the show perfectly, and they could seriously shake things up when the playoffs start. They're coming for those elite teams with serious confidence. With Clark controlling everything, there's no limit to what they might accomplish. Get ready to see something special unfold because this rookie sensation and her squad are just beginning to show what they can do.